what happens when we stop worrying about, when we stop obsessing about how our manifestations are going to come about, when they're going to come about, and where they're going to come about. And we just decide and we just choose the what. We're going to talk about this today. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Welcome back, creators. So another session of manifesting without effort. Stop worrying about the how, when, and where of your manifestations. Once we set our intention, our job, your job as a creator, the only job is to determine the what. What do you want? Choose. Decide and choose what you want. We'll get to why in a little bit, but let's talk about this. This is really your only job. Be specific as you can without putting resistance on it, right? Without getting obsessive and getting in the ego mind about it, right? Better to keep it kind of short and sweet, right? And always doing this out of that pure awareness, not out of your ego analytical mind, right? The more you think about it, the more you start analyzing it, then you're getting back into your analyzing, your logical ego mind, and now you're not connected with that pure center, with that pure awareness, the center of that God consciousness of which you are made, right? So the how, you can't even imagine how it's going to come to you, right? There's infinite possibilities. Remember, it's coming out of the infinite. It's coming out of that magical, metaphysical place where God or the universe has infinite amount of ways to get you what you want, whether it's money, love, a new job, a promotion, a trip, a car, a house, whatever it is. There are infinite amount of ways that you don't have the broader perspective, right? You're connected with the broader perspective, but give that job to the universe, give that job to God, when and where it's going to happen as well. That's all for God. It's all in His hands. Let God do the rest, right? When your mind starts throwing up obstacles, because that's what happens. When you start thinking about how, oh my God, how am I going to do it? How is this going to get done? Or when, how long is this going to take? Or where is this going to take place? Then you're throwing up obstacles. The mind is now throwing up obstacles. The ego loves to do this. The ego loves to beat you down and tell you that it's difficult, tell you that you can't do it, right? So on your path. So what you want to do is just be light about it. Let them go. Lightly let it go. Lightly just let those obstacles go. Settle back into that pure awareness, right? Your mind's going to keep trying to interrupt, but just lightly let it go when it comes across you. You're going to know. You don't try to fight or resist it. Just let the thought come up and then let it go. Settle back into that pure awareness. Manifesting is as natural as breathing. It's in and out, right? You don't think about your breathing. You don't think about your heart beating. That's all done by that greater power, that greater you that you're connected with, right? You don't think about the sun coming up every day. It just comes up, right? Or the moon being there, or the stars being there. They just are, right? So this is the same idea. This is the same power that you're connected with, that same center that all creation, all manifestations come from. So everything, remember, everything's energy. So when you determine your intention, that's going to come to you. It's you getting connected to that pure awareness. Keep your intentions pure. Keep them neutral. What do I mean by that? When you're in that pure awareness, when you're in that center, it is sort of a neutral place. It's a calm, a peaceful place. It's a joyful place, but not a jumping for joy place. You can jump for joy if you want, but it's more like a knowing. It's a sensation of complete knowing that there's nothing that can harm you, that you are infinite, you are eternal. It's hard to describe because it's more the feeling. You can't really describe it or analyze it from your physical self, right? Reduce the importance to zero. Remember, keep them pure and don't put importance on it. Anytime we put importance on things, anytime it becomes critical that we need it, and we start stressing about that adds resistance. What we'll talk about in our next video is why, the why you want it. The why is important because sometimes the why has some hidden motives, hidden objections. And for instance, if you want money, is it for freedom or is it for fear of lack? There's a difference. right? If you're setting an intention out of the fear of lack, now you're not in that pure awareness and you're not in the energy to attract the money to you. But if it's out of freedom, knowing that you're already abundant, the universe already has you, you're already free to have whatever you want, and then you just put a light intention that you want more money, that's different. That's out of that pure awareness. So we're going to talk about why in our next video, but the motive's important. So you might have the intention that you want more money because it would be cool and you could do whatever you want, but the hidden intention, there might be hidden motives or hidden intentions underneath that. We'll talk about the why on the next video. But don't stress about the how, when, or where. Just determine what you want. A light intention, a carefree resoluteness, as Vadim Zeland says in Reality Transurfing. Lower the importance. Know that it's already yours. Be grateful for what you have and where you are in life. And then it just comes to, it's like breathing, guys. That's what manifestation should be like, because that's your natural state. Your natural state is joy and love and carefreeness and lightness and clarity, right? We'll talk more about this, guys. That's manifesting without effort. Stop worrying about that other stuff. Just determine your what, set that light intention, and then allow that manifestation to come to you, yeah? We'll talk more about this. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button. Guys, share and like our videos. We love subscribers. We love you to share it. Until next time, this is Tom at Be Something Wonderful with great love. Talk to you soon.